3 points was the goal, didn't get that. For me, the disappointment is Robbie Keane runs through our box naked and heads the ball. For me, I don't understand how that happens. And it's been a trend. You know, sounded like a broken record after the game because most of the goals we're giving up are simple crosses and guys running through the head ball. And at this level, it's unacceptable to give up those type of goals. I always believed we'd get the goal. Disappointing thing is we gave up the goal, which meant when we did get the goal, it was 1 point instead of 3 points.
In terms of your options in the back, I mean, is there much you can do other than what you've done so far to try to rectify it?
It's got to change. It's got to change. If you look back on the times we've been burned and goals that we've given up to drop points, it's been the same trend. You start with Seattle, third goal that gave them life, ball in the box, Gakaxy's free, best player in the field. You know, Chivas Torres, best player in the field, cross, wide open. Will Bruin, best player on the field, goal scorer, wide open. Talk about it, you show video on it, you train it. You know, you give them the keys to the game, the important things, and for me at this level, I don't know how it happens. Late in the game, Robbie Keane, how is he naked? If you want to go anywhere as a team, you got to defend crosses. Simple, because a lot of goals in this league are scored on crosses. They set pieces and crosses, and it's a simple thing to do. You pick up your guy and you head the ball out. We're not picking guys up, we're letting guys flow free. We're not making plays there, and it's costing us. I think our attack's getting better. I don't think we were great tonight. I thought it was a very tight game. Obviously, it was always going to be against a really good team. I mean, there's positives to this game, and we showed again our mentality. We showed again that we're up for any game against any team. I mean, that's, you know, one of the best teams in the league. So there's a reason why they won the MLS Cup twice. And we didn't back down. We were right there until the end. It was a tight game. That's the way games are against good teams. You're not going to run away from teams like this. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be at times chippy. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be direct. It was, you know, the game we thought it'd be, and we thought it'd be a one-goal game. You know, you know, we gave the goal, and like I said, shows our mentality and our spirit to respond and pull it back. You know, we do keep slowly moving up, but we're running out of time, and we need to pick it up. We need to change that trend. It's time to change it, otherwise we're not going to be the team we want to be at the end of the year.
When you brought Gakaxy on, you slid Darlington kind of underneath him and Diego out to the right. Was there anything you were trying to exploit for that change?
Yeah, no, that's actually not what I did. I actually pushed out. Wanted was to play more like a winger. We were a little bit handicapped because we had some injury subs that we had to make. So obviously I wanted to have the same shape I had last game to end the game, but we had to do it in a different way. So obviously with Alvis being more as a winger and Darlington was up with Maxey, and then Larry was underneath. So Larry just naturally forced the leg quite a bit. So, you know, I think in the end, probably fair result is a draw, but, you know, if we don't make that mistake in you know, the 88th minute, I don't even know what minute it was, 88th minute, we probably win the game. Because I always felt we did the ball again. This team's shown that, but bottom line is we've not been good enough. We've not been good enough. And we've been right there. We've said that, we've seen that, but if we want to push over the hump, and if we want to be a team that's grinding out 3 points, and, you know, a team that's legitimately capable of doing something here, we can't give up softball like that.
311 passes, 44% possession. How much of that is game planning to take the bite out of LA's counterattack, and how much of that is just not executing well enough?
I think it's a little bit the way they played. You know, I mean, obviously they played very direct, so when teams play direct, it's hard, the ball's bouncing around, and it became a really direct game, both sides of the ball. They were pressing, we were pressing. You know, that happens in this league. Some games aren't games where you have a lot of the ball, a lot of the rhythm. I think it's both teams not backing down, both teams pressing. When you get pressed, it's hard to play out of back. You know, we're pressing them. It's hard for them to play out of back. It became very much a ping-pong match.
Caleb, you talked about the mistakes at the end of the game, the offense still trying to get a little bit more traction. Right now, when you look at your record, is it more mental mental slips or is it talent?
It's a good question, and I think we've shown in the 10 games, we've only lost 3, all on the road. So we've shown that we're right there. But we're falling short. We're not falling short so much where we're losing every game and we're not getting run out of games. You can see that around the league with a lot of teams. But for whatever reason, falling short, and I think it's a little bit of, as I've been saying, a little bit of both boxes. Not making plays in the box defensively, not making plays on the other end. We've shown in some games, but not enough to get 3 points enough. You know, we got 6 draws, and we got 1 win, and we got 3 losses. So it's not like I said, we're losing every game. It's not like we're getting run out. We're in every game. We're right there. We're in position to win every single game. But to win games, you can't give up soft goals, and you got to score the chances. Sometimes it's like tonight. There's only a couple chances in there, and they didn't have many. We didn't have many, but you know, they squandered a lot too. You know, and they have some really good players. We squandered some, but like I said, it was a tight game. But for me, the disappointment is more the trend of giving up the same type of goals game after game after game. It's cost us points.
And
Yeah, definitely, the urgency's there. I mean, you saw the urgency. You can't question that. They know how important the games are. It's just a simple play. We lost the guy.
last question.
At what point do you decide, or do you at some point decide to just go the Mourinho route and kind of pack it in and counter so that you don't give up those easy goals?
That wouldn't help us be any better. The goals are off simple crosses. Packing it in means you give up more crosses. That's why you're the media guy, not a coach.
Philip, when you look at it, you say there's been a lot of things over and over again. The trend is still there. Do you consider making another change at those positions in the back?
Well, I think you got to look at that, yeah, because we're still giving up the same goals, and so we got to change it. Okay, season's not done, right? But we're running out of time. What we do is by not getting 3 points in this type of game, it means we got to get points somewhere else. Now we got to rely on getting more points on the road, and there's plenty of points, but we're running out of time, and we can't keep having the same old. More important than anything, we can't keep having the same old thing happen, because that will mean the same result happens. Simple.
Last one.
Yeah, I would talk to them